Hey, there we go. Welcome in, everybody. Just got going here. A little late getting in. I decided really late that I was like, you know what? I want to stream, so I'm doing it. Ooh. Josh Berry has already been in the wall. So Berry back to 13th at the moment. Let's see. Universe Cup Series is here, and Eric and the Chew Or no, Choco Sluss. Is Choco Sluss? I don't. I'm trouble. I'm struggling, man. Barry's moving back forward a little bit, so it doesn't look like he killed it, as Kyle Busch would say, but definitely did something to it. Sammy Smith, Altoona, Iowa. So with Moffitt out today, I guess that's my Iowa native guy I got to root for. He's got Pilot and Flying J on, so, very Annette-esque. Did I see that Gregson beat Elliott, Blaney, Bowman, Ross, and many others in qualifying? I did. He had a really good lap. I was really impressed. I'm not sure what the race trim's going to look like tomorrow. I'm very interested. Bubba looks like he has an absolute rocket ship. So we'll see, but those Toyotas very easily could end up all 6 of the first 6 positions because they are fast. I would not be shocked to see Toyotas dominate tomorrow. All right. All right, top 4 are showing here. Looks like Jones looking to the bottom on AJ Allmendinger. Allgaier looking to the middle. Yeesh. Boy, they are packed in there. So real close, real tight on that second group of cars. All right, so yes, notables out of the race. No Brett Moffitt today, so very disappointed. Blaine Perkins has his ride, the blank checkbook kid, and he's running 38th. Or is he running 36th? 36th. The O2 car has not run 36 with Brett Moffitt at all. So, what can I say? I don't know. I'm frustrated. Frustrating. I mean, he's like 2 seconds off the pace. It's a clear pay driver. Awful. Absolutely awful. All right. Choco is your dog's name. Okay, now I hear you. Now I see what you're saying. Is it true Lionel is planning on making a race version of Dale Jr. Daytona in 2000? I don't know if they'd have any ability to. You'd have to have Teresa approval, Richard Childress approval. There'd be a lot of approvals needed for that. If they do, I'd be a little surprised, but I guess we'll see. All right, well, we're under commercials, so this is not fun. I don't like commercials, but looks like Noah Gragson set a pretty good pace out front, by 1.3 seconds. Now, that being said, one of the faster cars on the track so far, most recently, was Sammy Smith. Good time out of 5th place. Other guys that are notable, Kyle Weatherman started in like 8th or 7th. He has fallen to 16th. Guys coming forward, Sam Mayer has been coming forward, so we do have some of that as well. John Hunter Nemechek making some moves as well. No Moffitt today. I'm bummed. Like, when your guy is just not in the race suddenly, I still watch Noah. It's just bummer, man. Saw it on Circle B Diecast, but it was someone on Discord who told me. 30,000? Holy cow. Sir, Do you have a house, or is that what you built your house out of? That's so many. I should help you with that. I should make it worse. All right, still under commercial, guys, so we're just getting ready to roll here. What do I think of Arc Race starting so late tonight? I'm laughing. I can't wait for it to have some delay that makes it end because of daylight again. Universe, should I pre-order all the Gregson Cup rides? If you're referring to his 62 car, like all the finishes and stuff, that's completely up to you. I chose to get a liquid color and a standard. I just don't need all those finishes, but I mean, it really is in the eye of the beholder. You know, if you really like Gregson, then yeah, go ahead, get them all. It just comes down to what you like in your collection. I personally love raced versions, so I tend to just get raced versions. But that's, it's literally whatever is your preference. All right, looks like Noah Gragson at a 1.1 second lead. AJ Allmendinger second or third. Oh, sorry, over Allgaier. Allmendinger third, Jones fourth, Smith fifth, Gibbs sixth. The other junior motorsports cars running 12th and 17th. So not sure what we got if it's going to be a Gibbs JRM day, because the colleague car of Daniel Hemrick is in 7th, not bad. Castle's in 10th, so we'll see what they can bring. But we're only 17 laps into a 30-lap stage, so. Like all 62, 16, all in standard. Oh, I mean, I think I'm probably going to do that at least for a little bit. It depends. If a car looks good, that's one thing. But if it looks really ugly, I might not be a part of that one, But I think so far they've only offered his 62 car. They have not offered any of the 16s. Allgaier is coming. He is moving. Cut that lead down to 0.6 of a second. I paid $20,000 for 3,000. 124 diecast off Facebook. Wow. 20,000 for 3,000. So you're paying like $8 a piece. Oh, that's good. Oh yeah, no, that's not bad for. I didn't see 124th. Yeah, no, that's good. If you're getting $8 a pop or so, a little more. It's not 8. It's actually more like 6-ish. No, 6.5. Somewhere around there, 6 point something. But yeah, 6 point something dollars per piece. I mean, obviously the more modern they are, the better. But hey, the biggest thing comes down to can you figure out where to go with them all? Because once you have 3,000 of them sitting around, you got to find places for them. So. Where can I watch this race for free or the ARCA race? For free, I don't know. I don't know if it's on Peacock. Let me look. Let me get my phone out quick. Head on over to Peacock, see if it's available there. Now, Peacock isn't free, but it's certainly not expensive. It's like $5 a month or something, maybe $6. So not very expensive for Peacock, but if it's not on Peacock, I got to find out. I don't see it on Peacock. There used to be streams you could find on Reddit, but I think they have cracked down on all those pages, so those don't exist anymore. Ooh, a lot of COT, see a lot of Red Bull. That's good. Those are good values. If I assume you're not keeping all 3,000. If you are, great. But if you're not, you'll be able to get most of your money out of that pretty quickly. So Noah has led the first 22 laps, but Allgaier is there. Allgaier going nowhere. He went to the right behind him. I thought he was going to go high or low. Oh, they're going to go to commercial as we get to a battle for the lead. Yep. At least they're doing side by side. I can't complain too much there. Keeping them for stop motion series. Of 124s? Dude, I've never seen a 124 stop motion. I will actually be really curious to see it. Send me that. Send me your work. I want to see that. A 124 stop motion. There are still streams on Reddit. It depends on what page you're on, honestly, Denny Hamlin, Ultimate Fan. I know a lot of pages have been getting shut down, so... where do I think KAB goes next year, and does anyone know if Ty Dillon has a ride? I think Ty Dillon's done. Personally, I thought he was in trouble before this season. I think the GMS ride was like, it was nice to some degree, but, oh my gosh, the O2 is already going a lap down. Come on, Perkins. That's so frustrating. Knowing that, that car used to run anywhere from 10th to 15th, and now it's a lap down in 30-something. Ugh. That's frustrating. They are slicing through lap traffic right now. Who is that? 78 got right out of the way. Let the leaders go by, but the leaders are still battling. Lego guys in the seats. You know what? That sounds pretty cool. Because you could probably do something where you let your channel members and whatnot name the Lego guys. That'd be kind of fun. I might steal your idea. I won't steal your idea. I have a plan for something, but I'm not going to say it because that's silly. Let's see. Why did Lionel look for someone to make an American flag? They just wanted to see if there was something they could do to have like a cloth flag to put over it. They've done this before with like the junior sweep set from Pocono. They, put a broom in it. So they've done that kind of stuff before where they add little add-ons like that. But I'm sure they didn't want to do the decal because it wouldn't look that great. I'm guessing they wanted the car to look right, and if you wanted to put a flag on top, they were going to see what they could find. So I get it. I think that's actually the right way to do it because I would rather have a car like his win and then put a flag on it than have a flag decaled on that doesn't look quite right. All right, looks like Noah will hold the lead. He's got 5 to go. I'm thinking, judging by the gap from first to third, it looks like they are... I shouldn't say they. I think Noah may have this in the bag for the stage. Sammy Smith is up to third. He has got a good car. All right, so coming to 3 to go. So about a half a second, but he's got 3 laps to get her done. All right, notables in the top 10. Josh Berry has gotten to the top 10, so our top 10 is our regular Xfinities. The Sammy Smith is the only surprise out there because he doesn't normally run, but it's the 18 Gibbs car, not surprising. Notable guys with good runs, Ryan Sieg, 14th. Myatt Snyder, 15th. Kyle Weatherman, 16th. Really good run. Brandon Brown, 17th. Alfredo, 18th. Kyle Sieg in 19th. And John Hernamacek rounds out top 20. So, pretty solid top 20, honestly. 2 to go. Noah Gragson appears to have the stage in command. Long and nothing crazy happens. Should get stage 1. Only battle I really see is potentially the AJ Allmendinger Sammy Smith one. They're a couple tenths apart, but outside of that, it is pretty wide open. Not real close racing. Michigan is not known for close racing, which personally is why I think we need to get rid of stage racing, because at least green flag pit stops would spice things up a little bit. So Gibbs up to 5th. He will get by Jones on the last lap here. Although Hemrick is running 7th, he is 5 seconds behind Brandon Jones, so I do not see that. All right, so for end of stage 1, current running order: Noah Gragson, Justin Allgaier, Sammy Smith, AJ Allmendinger, and Ty Gibbs. Top 5: Brandon Jones, Daniel Hemrick, Austin Hill, Lanning Castle, and Josh Berry round out the top 10. Just hit 100 subs. Well done. Is it W? No. Ragson? Not sure what that's for. Or Regson. All right, I need to grab something to drink quick because I didn't bring anything with. So it's a good time. Commercial break at the end of here at stage 1. Go ahead and throw your chats in below. I will be right back, and we'll get to all those chats, talk about all the incoming diecasts, too, that are on their way in. And, yeah, start there and see where we go. Okay, everybody, I'm back. I brought a drink, and I brought a couple diecasts, too. Okay, basically people on Discord would replace the G for W. Oh, I see what you're saying. W and L's, I get you now. Glossed over old Xfinity Michigan race, saw the 2018 race where they ran a drafting package, and it was pretty bad. Yeah. When they try to manufacture draft racing, it never works. It just never does. The fact is, what you have to do is just allow the cars to be what the cars are. You know, you can't increase horsepower, or I should say increase, decrease horsepower, and now this. The way to do it, drag. What creates a draft? Drag. Not downforce, drag. I picked up 3 1/64th Elites this week. I've never had a 1/64th Elite where the hood and trunk open. But I got 3 Casey Kane ones, so we're going to take a look at those this week. I got one of them that's pretty cool, so. Not so excited for Hendrick cars tomorrow. I don't think they're going to be terrible, but I don't think they're going to be race-winning cars. I could easily see the Hendrick cars running 5th to 10th. AJ Allmendinger, note, AJ Allmendinger cool suit failure again, 2 weeks in a row. Here they come to pit road. I'm working on a car. It appears to have an issue. So Almendinger comes out second. Trying to glue something. It won't work. I have to figure out what to do with this. I got a set of tailpipes on this Elite I just pulled out, and it is falling apart on me. Come on. Might need a little clamp for this. Alright, let's get to some chats here quick. Sent it to my Facebook. Okay, I'll take a look. Let me go back up here. Yellow. Yes, yellow is for the stage. I mean, you love Kane, right? Hendrick had a whole side from his showroom on the 2012. I did. I saw that 530 for the whole side. That's just, I don't know, $500 wall art. It's cool, but am I ready to spend that? Is my question. I got Knoxville Nationals next week, so I don't know if I want to spend that much money. You know, I think it's cool though. Their website also has some new Dale Jr. sheet metal. Yeah, they got a lot of sheet metal on there. There's some Chase Elliott sheet metal, but that is thousands of dollars. Oh, Chase Elliott fan, you got some 164s. I got mine coming actually tomorrow. What is today? Saturday? So Monday. I have a bunch of 164s coming Monday to take a look at. The 14, 43, yep, they're 12. Let's see, who else is coming? The 48, his are coming out. Those are coming next week, though. So I still got plenty of them coming. Let's see. I hope if Denny wins tomorrow, he takes the knife and cuts the wrap off in front of the crowd like Harvick in 2018 when he smacked the rear window after he won. I would love that because, one, the diecast would have a big black spot on it from where the wrap was at, and I think that would be kind of cool. Alright, let's set that there and just hope the glue dries good. There we go. Alright, so that Elite is fixed. I had to fix the one here quick. Alright, so coming into the next stage, Sammy Smith up another spot, so it'll be Noah, AJ, Sammy, and then Justin Allgaier. Let's see, any notables that went to the back? I don't see any. The 02 still hasn't broken the top 30. Annoying. I'm so frustrated. Blaine Perkins is 34th. Not happy. So for those of you who don't know, I currently picked up 3 1/64th Elites, which have opening hoods and trunks. on 1/64 scale cars. So those are going to be reviewed this week. I'm pretty excited for them. One of them is a liquid color Casey Kane Rookie of the Year car, so I was really excited to get that one. And then the other one is his Mopar car. So we got some cool reviews coming on some 1/64th Elites that I'm not going to lie, I'm looking forward to quite a bit. And the other one is, like I said, it's actually a crossover Mopar, so we'll have to look at that one. All right, coming to the restart zone. Allmendinger on the bottom, Noah Gragson up high. Gragson with a push, and got a good push on both lanes. Better push on the bottom. Allgaier's going to push Allmendinger to the lead. Justin's going to lose 4 spots on the backstretch alone. Oh, here comes the 9. He is absolutely flying. Nine car to the back. I shouldn't say to the back. He's back to 5th. Lost 4 spots by being outside the draft. Oh, Michigan. I'm a little bummed, man. He almost had him clear. All right, let's take a look here. I have Bell's DeWalt and Bowman's 2022. 1/64 is still coming. Yeah, the Bell DeWalt 1/64th just came out, so I have that one, but I don't have anything for 2022 yet from Bell. All right. I got 2009 Bill Elliott 21 car. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, people forget. Bill Elliott retired full-time in 2004, but he ran till like 2010. But I don't think he ever ran a next-gen. Crap. They can't run side by side. That's not a good sign. Oh, we have a caution. Oh, Matt Mills again. So Matt Mills has wrecked in the back. Not sure who else we got up there. Notable movers, John Nemechek up to 12th. He has been moving through the field quickly. And then notable guys sliding backwards. Josh Berry back to 16th. So keep an eye on those two. They are trending in different directions and kind of moving quickly. Nope. His last race was 2015 Daytona and Xfinity. Bill Elliott's was 2017, 2018. Oh, Kyle Sieg. Oh, that's McLaughlin, not Kyle Sieg. Kyle Sieg's a 28. Oh, Matt just spun from the back. Oh, that's embarrassing. No, nobody even hit him. He just spun himself. This is a cool car. I didn't realize. I'm so glad I snagged it. Looking at this 164th, it's unique. I'll have to tell you guys about it. So yeah, a little uneventful right now. Sammy Smith running second. Pride of Altoona. Woo! Go Iowa! Woohoo! We lost one of our representatives. You got to carry the torch while he's gone. All right, so another commercial here. Stretch. All right. What else can I look at here? See if Bob Pockris has any updates for us. Nope, not much. All right, well, being as there's not much to talk about in the Xfinity race right now, let's go and talk about our Cup Series lineup for tomorrow. Let's see. There we go. My phone is trying to connect to the wrong Wi-Fi again. No. Go. Come on. There we go. All right, guys. So if you haven't already checked it, we did have practice and qualifying for the Cup Series this morning, and surprise pole sitter for those who weren't watching, Bubba Wallace snagging his first career pole. But for those of us that watch practice qualifying, there is no surprise. That 23 is wicked fast. So there is a good chance we're going to see that 23 car lead a lot of laps tomorrow if he keeps his nose clean. I mean, he's got to keep the nose clean, but if he keeps that nose clean, he is going to be tough to beat. Because that thing was almost 2/10 faster than just about anybody, so. Gregson the GOAT. Hey, his Richmond car is coming in. I have one of those for the website. I'm out of Darlingtons. Gregson's a popular guy, so those of you that like Darlington or like Gregson wins, you got to snag them quick. I'm already out of Darlington wins. Jimmy Johnson's also a GOAT. I got to see him when we get a top 5 in Indy. Or in an Indy car at Iowa. All right, as they line up. Oh, Noah went to the top. Very interesting decision. Ah, finally, let's go. Looking forward to Gregson's Martinsville win, getting the autograph. As am I, sir. Definitely got to get the Martinsville card. That's a great car. Got the banner. Did a heck of a good burnout. Like, just a lot of good stuff with that car. Hmm. All right. John Hunter up to 9th. I'm telling you, he's coming. That car seems to suddenly have woken up, and it is moving. All right, let's see here. Hear about a new Cup team? I did. I saw some news about a Cup team coming out of Germany or something. Germany owned. So very excited to see how that plans out. It'd be awesome to get some international sponsorship coming, and especially if it gets popular. So he needs to teach these guys how to get down the straightaway. So you notice Sammy Smith had a run. Once he pulled in behind Allgaier, Allgaier started going away. Started like almost air pushing him down the front stretch. The car doesn't suck up to the car in front of it like it used to. So these cars are actually better off when you get up to a guy running a lane off of him on the bottom. That'll help you get an actual run on him. All right, 10 to go in the stage. So we got a battle coming. Ty Gibbs, by the way, creeping around just there in third. He's moving closer. Planning to drive for 30 Cup car. Gregson gaining each lap. Yeah, sorta. He's 2 seconds, so we'll see where he. If a battle gets going, he's going to start closing a lot faster. See, Sammy Smith right now. He's right behind him. He needs to pull out. You need to be half a lane off or a full lane lower because the air is pushing Allgaier away from him. You need to run off a lane from him and let the air bring it to you. I guess we'll see what he can do. Looks like he's kind of stuck there. Air bump drafting, basically the issue is you need to get to the guy's corner panel, and if you get within a half a car length of him, the air actually helps push the leader away from you. So you need to be off center with the leader until you're at his corner panel. Oh, we got a crash. 08's around. Can he save it? Oh, he came up. He almost hit that wall. He was just... Oh, actually, it looks like he'd already hit a wall, but he came within like a foot of hitting the inside wall square. Gregson has a shot at stage 2, but he needs to take the inside, or I shouldn't say the inside. He needs to be as far forward as possible. Or if you want, you pit now and then jump them all at the stage. Oh, 77 spun him. Sammy Smith, Ty Gibbs, JHN, the future, JGR looking good. For sure, Ty Gibbs and Sammy Smith, I think. John Hunter, I don't know, man. Like, I like him. I think he's good. I think he's certainly capable. But I think there's going to be someone else that snags and takes that spot. Oh, what was I looking for? Oh, that's right. Okay. Coming to pit stops. Oh, here they come. Here they come, but Noah Gragson did not. Noah Gragson stayed on the racetrack with A.J. Allmendinger. Very interesting decision. Wow. Pit crew letting down the 7 again. Big drop on pit road. Yikes, this is going to get chaotic, guys. First car off pit road is going to be starting 25th. 25th. No, sorry. It just updated. 18th. 18th. I would love to have a Gregson camera. He's going to have to start way in the back at the beginning of the next stage, and I would love to see that. They did snub him out of the 45. I can understand the frustration too, because it's like your whole goal, you are always prepared to take over that ride if something happens. Something happens, okay, you get the call, it's your time, and all of a sudden someone says, nah, we chose this kid instead. It's like, then why did I prepare every week? Every week, John Hunter Nemechek is taking notes mentally and studying up for a cup race as if he's going to drive, just in case something were to happen. And then the one time it actually happens, they throw it to somebody who hasn't been doing that. And I can totally understand that frustration, because if your job is to fill in when your opportunity, when your shot comes up and they just throw someone else in anyway, it's like, why did you even have me in that role? You had no business putting me as a backup if the minute the starting quarterback goes down and they go from the backup and say, you know what, we'll just have a running back play that spot. It's like, well, why am I on this team? I'm here for this situation to come fill in, and then they just, bypass it. So I get it, man. I gotta check and see, do I have... Okay. All right, coming to the stage. 2 to go. All packed up at the front. But the run is up high. No, maybe not. Josh Berry still giving Castle a good push. All right, we got Castle to the bottom. Gregson's got to run. We'll see what Gregson can do. Gragson got it. What a stage. What a heck of a stage that was. What a great run. Ryan Sieg with a top 5 in the stage. Alfredo, Gralla, Snyder, Gibbs got even up to 9th. And Austin Hill in 10th. That was exciting. I don't generally like these little 2-to-goes before stages and junk. I'm not really a huge fan of just a quick 2-lap sprint followed by another long caution. But, I mean, that was exciting racing coming to the finish there. Those colleague cars just, man. Oh, look at, even Hemrick had a big wiggle. Yeah, where did he end up? Daniel Hemrick ended up 20th. That big wiggle cost him all the way to 20th. Let's see here. Thoughts on Gragson to the 42? I don't know. I'm a little half and half. Like, I would have waited till a better opportunity shows up, but if you look at it, Chevy's not going to have a lot of openings. I mean, Childress would maybe be the opening, but I mean, I'd argue the 43 has been just as good as the 3 this year. So I think having the right crew chief is the biggest thing. But I don't know. I mean, you got to take the cup opportunity when you get the chance. But if that being said, I do hope he continues to run every racetrack every time in every series. If he's got, I think, 3 years once you become a cup rookie to keep running. So he should be running as many Xfinity races in any car he can get in, because those laps matter, and it drives me nuts when these guys get to Cup Series. Look at Harrison Burton. He gets in the Cup Series, and then he's not gone down and raced since, and he's been running like crap. Like, get down there and get your experience, man. I don't know why these guys do that. Hey, Parker, welcome in. Gragson is flying, doubled up on the stage wins, which is just a nice little bonus. Bills Rams, September 8th. Football's almost back. Well, it's a month away, but I'm ready. I am ready for some football. I think the Jets are still going to be mediocre, though. The Vikings will be good, though. For those of you that hadn't seen, yeah, Harrison was rushed up way too fast, Carmzilla. I 100% agree. He didn't win a single truck race and got thrown into Xfinity. Didn't win a single race last year. He won the year before, but he won no races last year and did not run well. And they threw him up again another step anyway. Like, I am not a fan of that. That was way too fast. But that same logic can apply to the Xfinity Series. Why is Blaine Perkins in the O2 this week? It's all sponsors, man. I hate it, but it's what it is. Let me see here. I got to see the running order. Running order. The O2, Blaine Perkins, 34th. Come on. We know for a fact that is a sponsorship move only. And it sucks because you have guys, a former truck champion, without a ride because it's all sponsorship. It's all about that. I mean, look at Kyle Busch, the most successful driver in the Cup Series in this era. And I just saw Sieg hit a bottle. That was kind of funny. But it drives me nuts. It's like you have all these guys, like Kyle Busch can't get re-signed right now because it's all about sponsorship. Nobody doubts that that's the best guy for that car. The problem is, well, we can't pay him what we'd like to pay him because we don't have the sponsorship. And because we know for a fact, even if he wins the championship, we can't pay his salary because the winnings are so little. Like, that's a problem. You got to fix that. All right, here come the leaders. Yeah, Brandon Jones in the 19 is a perfect example. I don't know. Hopefully he finds a sponsor and get back at the racetrack. I'm just bummed. I had passes to go see him or to go to Bristol and be in the garage on Saturday. So just a chance to go see the Xfinity Series garage and all that. And now I mean, he might not even be racing. Like, that's a big bummer. Who just got off pit road first? AJ is not happy about his car not being good. Well, somebody else. But now we get to see Gregson come from the back, so I'm really excited for that. I hope we have a Gregson cam for this next stage. Actually, let me look. Does the app have it? I swear, if the app has that for a camera, I'm watching it. No! It's just the Ariel or the Ty Gibbs or Riley Herbst cam. Dang it. Dude, I would love it. I want a Noah Gregson cam. I want to see him coming from the back. All right, let's see here. I think Kyle will go to the 41 Custer to be Rick Ware, half Stewart-owned car. I hope. I don't know. I just hope Kyle Busch gets a top caliber ride. I mean, Kyle Busch does not deserve to go down a step. Like, yeah, he has only one win this year, but let's be fair here. I feel bad for Brandon Brown with all the crap with his name and the sponsorship. It just seemed unfair. Yeah, Brandon Brown wins a race, and it's the worst thing to happen to his career. That's awful. And the worst part is, too, and I'll say this honestly, yes, it's annoying when people are just screaming, let's go Brandon all the time. But also, you know what's really annoying? The people that are getting constantly offended by the fact that Brandon Brown still exists, the race car driver. You know, there are people who do not want him to do well strictly because of what his name is associated with. He had no choice in that matter. And there are people that are cheering and celebrating every time he has a struggle or an issue. I just think that is the dumbest thing in the world. All right, let's see here. Do I know what Moffitt is doing now racing-wise? I think they're looking to try and find some sponsorship and get back to the track at a quality ride. So I would not be shocked if they put some sponsorship together to run a fourth colleague car or a Childress car maybe, because there's only two of them. Potentially that 48 car could be in the balance. There's a chance that that Big Machine car, if they can get the sponsorship on it, Big Machine Racing may want that. So, but it sounds like he's going to try and find a quality race car to get into. He's not going to go run for, what's his name? Mike Harmon. Nothing against Harmon. It's just his cars are not winning caliber. Like, he's going to get in winning caliber cars and go win because it's not fun to race for not that. So, fingers crossed. I hope he runs trucks and Xfinity the rest of the season now that he's no longer in the points title. You know, he's got no shot at either title, so it's like, declare for the other points and just go out and start running. That'd be fine, but it all comes down to sponsorship. So, we can hope. I don't want Gregson to go to the 42. I think he deserves a better car, but I could see GMS getting better with them both. I agree. I do think that I would like to see him in a different ride, but I also look at the rides that could be available, and the only one that realistically will be open is the why am I having trouble saying the 8, potentially the 48. I did not realize Bowman's contract is up after next year, and man, those results have not been good. But that being said, if Ally is there and doing the sponsorship, man, I'm telling you, if Ally can find a driver, that's a full funded ride right there. You don't need the sponsorship. So Bowman has to pick it up. He qualified 30th today. He needs to be better. Let's see. You want me to read that? I'm not. Yeah, I don't. At 3F Racing, you ain't driving it. If you were driving it, you'd be at the racetrack today. If he's not doing anything like late models or dirt in the meantime, I don't know for sure. He doesn't have his own race team, so I'm sure he'll drive whatever someone's willing to let him drive. But I know he runs some midget races over at Millbridge and stuff, but I don't know what he doesn't post a lot. He's not big on the social media side, which probably doesn't help his sponsorship, so. AJ Allmendinger is mad, and I love it. Rick doesn't mind the sponsor thing. I really could see Bowman out. I could too. I think his results have to get better. That one car is fast, guys. Gregson to 11th. All right. Well, I still wish I had a Gregson cam. I'm trying to see it. I hear what you're saying there, Universe, because you're right. He does have a win this year, so he's in the playoffs. But I think what people are missing is in the driver's standings, Alex Bowman is 12th. Like, that's not great. It's okay, but, I don't know. It seems like Bowman's results should be better than this. I mean, he has not led hardly any laps this year. Give me the Gregson cam. They're like 3 wide back there. There's a big gaggle of them. It's all behind the one car. It's the 19, the 2, the 98, the 16, the 9, the 26. They're all on top of each other, and I really want to see it. Yeah, Sammy Smith with a run on Allgaier. Oh, yep, big dent on the Sam Mayer car. Huge dent. He tried to push Allgaier. He should have gone 3 wide. Go for the win. One's got to go 3 wide there. He just checked up. Go for the spot, man. I mean, I can't blame the one that much, but it's like that's the difference. If you're complacent, you'll get run into. If you're the one making the move, they have to go and stay out of your way. So Gregson up to 8th, Allmendinger up to 7th, so not too bad for those guys that stayed out, but they do have the tougher cars to pass yet. All right, let's see here. Mine are Chase Elliott, Tyler Reddick, Ryan Blaney, Kyle Larson. I think you'd be pretty unstoppable. Um, let's see. Definitely Chase Elliott and Kyle Larson. I'm keeping both of them. Tyler Reddick's probably definitely on that list as well. And I would honestly put it's got to be one of them cars that makes their stuff better. I would take Kyle Busch. I would put Kyle Busch in there, even now. I think Kyle Busch is too valuable to a team. Well, Ty Gibbs is gone, just like that pit strategy, and the Toyotas are out front. Read above. Okay, yep, gotcha. Yeah, 4-car team. You can pick 4 current Cup drivers to be the best team on track. Who are they? Yeah, I'm taking Elliott, Kyle Busch, Kyle Larson, and Tyler Reddick. Let's see, where's that 9 at? Still in 8th. All right, another commercial. They cannot run all the way on fuel. No, they will have one set of stops. I just hope it's under green. I like green flag stops. Oh, Sammy Smith has got to start sticking to the guys inside. He keeps sliding right up behind him and giving him a huge push down the straightaway and just pushes him away from him. Like, you get right up on their corner, you just got to sit there. Just sit on that corner. It'll drag them back. That 18 car is fast. I mean, it looks like he's struggling to make some of the moves, but he's got good speed. He can roll it down there on the bottom and make it stick. Perkins in 32nd. Oh, that's frustrating, man. All right, Sammy Smith has moved into the 3rd spot. All right, Gregson is right behind Allmendinger, so he is going to have to make a move there. He is like right on him going into the corner. All right, Gibbs at a 2.6 second lead, so he has checked out. When do you expect to make a green flag stop? Well, I believe they can make it to the end here. They can make it about 40-something laps, so they could make the stop any time. Now, they're probably going to want to go as late into the run as they can. Tires don't appear to mean much, so the biggest thing is not getting caught a lap down. All right, let's see. It looks like they might actually have a little bit of fall off, just a little. If I'm somebody who's in heavy traffic like John Hunter with a bunch of cars right in front of me, I'd do my pit stop now. I mean, you're not running for points anyway. Owner points maybe, but like I would be willing to take a shot if I'm John Hunter, Josh Berry, somebody like that that's kind of just stuck in a lot of traffic right now. The one. Who's the most cringe NASCAR YouTuber? Oh, I don't know. Most cringe. Probably NRF. Honestly, he doesn't have, like, he has some takes that are not well explained. I get what he's trying to say, but it's like, that's a, you could word it better. There's some of that stuff, and then there's some where you're just like, ew, like, I get your point, but yeesh, that's a strong take. So yeah, NRF by far. Oh, Carnation, well, I didn't know he had a YouTube. I know he's on Twitter. I've never actually seen any YouTube videos. I'd have to see what his YouTube is. Oh, look, the O2's getting lapped again. All right, fastest car on the track right now is Justin Allgaier. All right, Gregson's got a shot at the 19. Can he get to his corner? He did. Got to the corner. Clear up. All right, so Gregson has moved into the 5th position. Let's see what he runs for a lap time while he's in clean air. Landon Castle and Daniel Hum are having nice days, just sitting there 9th and 10th, just staying out of trouble. But they definitely don't have race-winning speed, but they're doing what they need to do to get to the playoffs. Has some good points, but doesn't think before he takes are not great. Seems like poke the hater. Yeah, no, so the problem with the NRF stuff is, like, I think a while back he said something about the most anticipated 18th birthday was Hailie Deegan's, and I get what his point is. He's mocking people who are the creeps that are like, oh, good, she's a legal age adult now, so they can, say gross stuff. But that being said, he was mocking them, but people took it the wrong way. Like, I saw it like, oh, I get what he's saying. He's mocking the gross people, and instead people are like, oh, look, he's this person. Like, that was dumb. But again, that's where it's like, how did you word it? Like, it got a lot of attention, so maybe that's what he was going for. But as I said, I agreed with mocking the creepy people like that. I just don't necessarily agree with how you have to do it. I don't know. I don't know. All right, Sam Mayer's day is all but effectively over. He's now 2 laps down. That'll get pretty hard. The NASCAR Weekly Podcast is hard to watch. Yeah, I definitely have seen some very cringe, I don't know, cringe things from there. So I could see that. I think it's because a lot of times people have there's some good takes, and then there's some takes where you're just like, did you even watch? So there's a few of those. Carnation has done the Brad meme. See, I haven't seen any of his stuff, so that's the only reason I wouldn't know about the Carnation one. Oh, Noah, don't get up behind him. And he just pushed Austin Hill out to a big gap again. I swear, these guys, like, you don't want to get behind a guy. You would think, oh, I'm right behind him, right on his tail, like it'll help me draft. Like, no, it pushes them away from you. There, Noah's got to run on the 21. I believe he is clear. Clear for 4th. So Noah Gragson into 4th. He's coming. And his lap times, while passing, haven't been terrible. Now, he's still 7 seconds back. So if this stays green, he might be out of luck there. But we will see. He's got a big gap now to Sammy Smith. Josh Berry in 9th. Well, Josh Berry had a speeding penalty. That's why he had to gain so many spots. All right, let's see here. It's really sad that Creed probably isn't going to make the playoffs. It is, but it's also, the performance hasn't been stellar all year. That 2-car has been very up and down. He's been doing what he needs to do, so. Danny B and Black Flags Matter, I swear it's like they didn't even watch the race where they're talking about it. I think I haven't seen a lot of their what have I seen? I've seen the podcast a few times, and from what I see, Danny's takes are pretty decent. Black Flag Matters, or Darian. I know his first name's Darian. Darian's takes are sometimes really cringe. But I want to say he chose Bubba Wallace this week, and he's on pole, so pretty good take. But there's other days where he picks somebody that has no business being, picked. Oh, almost contact between the 98 and the 8. I was busy reading a chat, and I look over, and there's a car sideways. If I'm Noah Gragson's crew chief at this point, in order to go for the win, you're going to have to pit at the right time. And I would definitely choose whenever you come up on a bunch of traffic. When you're about to lose a lot of time in lap traffic, jump into pit road. Skip that, and then hope you come out in a better spot. All right, let's see here. It's like Noah Gragson came in. Or sorry, not Noah Gragson. Just an Allgaier. Ty Gibbs coming in this time. I actually like the idea of staying out and trying to catch these guys a lap down if a yellow comes out. I mean, do you really think the entire Xfinity field can get to pit road without wrecking? I don't know. Seems like a worthy gamble, though. And if there's late race yellow, you have a slightly better tire. I like that. I like the odds. Sammy Smith and Noah Gragson out front. Oh, geez. All right, Gragson in. Austin Hill now is in here inheriting the lead. Did the 26 just do like a no tires or something? Got to see where that 26 is. Pit time for the leaders. Good to go to the end? Yes. Oh, speeding for Sammy Smith. Wow. Oh, that's a tough way to end it. He had a good run going today. Austin Hill came out in front of Gregson, so... Oh, no, never mind. He did not. All right. Josh Berry now in. Alfredo inherits the lead. Ryan Sieg second. Kyle Weatherman third. All right. Let's see. Smith speeding. Yep, he got to learn one way. Okay, so 44 laps since those top three have pitted. So now it's just Ryan Sieg left on the racetrack. I like Ryan Sieg's strategy, though, because he thinks if I can get a caution, I get to pit from the lead by myself. So 17 to go. Allgaier is only a second and a half back. He is coming. Oh, Casgrala just run all over Allgaier. That's going to cost Allgaier a ton of time. All right, so the top three now, Weatherman has pitted, I believe, so we are down to Sieg, Gibbs, Allgaier, Gregson, and Jones in the top five. So Jones with the early pit stop leapfrogged, like I said, all that traffic that was in front of him, and now he's out front of him by a second and a half. So that's the key. When you can get, if there's a pile of 6, 7 cars all lined up on top of each other, you jump, even just a second advantage will throw you into the front of that line, and you can gain 5, 6, 7 spots. And it looks like Sammy Smith actually has maintained a lead lap spot, though. And he's running some good laps, too. Also, the gap from Gibbs back to Gregson was at 6.8 seconds. It's down to 4.7. Noah Gragson has knocked 2 seconds off the lead, and he is coming. Now, he's going to have to deal with some traffic in there, but, I mean, that lead is dropping by 1-2 tenths a lap. With only, 14 to go, he's probably going to run out of time without some type of battle. and it's a very clean racetrack in front of Noah. Okay. Ty Gibbs is struggling with a lap car, and Justin Allgaier is closing. It's down to half a second. We got a battle, boys. We have got a battle. Is Maya Snyder really real? Is he mirror driving the 7? He just went from bottom to top and basically completely blocked his lane. Chevy teams fighting other Chevy teams. Alright, let's see here. What is this? What is this notification? All right, Josh Berry up to the 7th spot. Looks like this race is all but over. Justin Allgaier got caught with another lap car just right on his nose. Did not give him any room, and it's down to 2 seconds now. It's going to pretty well toast that one. So, unfortunately, it looks like this one is all but over. All right. So 6 to go. Just going to chug through a last couple more laps here. And it looks, as I said, this one, long green flag set of stops, not bad. Sammy Smith, even when serving a penalty, is going to end up in the 12th position. And I think he's going to wonder what if, because he's got good speed. All right, we've hit the 5 to go mark. I don't even know if there's any battles. Let's see. Do I got any good battles? Maybe Barry and Allmendinger. Barry should catch Allmendinger. That's it. All right, lead down to 1.2. That's right, Ty Gibbs running tomorrow along with Noah Gragson. And the 33. Or I should say 21. Austin Hill. So top 5 drivers, all, or I should say all, the guys doing double duties are all in the top 3. So that's pretty good for them. All right, here we go. White flag is out. This has been kind of a snoozer towards the end. But Barry looks like, I think Barry's going to get Allmendinger. They're on the last lap, but I think he's going to get him. I am not sponsoring my last lap. No, sir. So Ty Gibbs gets the win here. Looks like Noah had a good car. Really was running him down at the end. I said he was 6.8 seconds back before the pit stop and finished 2.4 back. So really good on Noah Gragson there. But unfortunately, well, as a Gragson fan, unfortunately they had to make the choice. Do you take your points or do you go to the back? And they chose to take the points in stage 2, and it'll cost them a win. This is perfect. Honestly, this is another example, though, of just a flawed playoff system where you have to choose if you want points or the win. And you never, that's counterintuitive. You're supposed to get rewarded for running well. You shouldn't have to sacrifice your points to get your trophies. But, you know, it is what it is. I think it's just a matter of a flawed system. You know, It'll never go away. NASCAR's admitted that. They love this playoff system. They love this stage racing. They think it's the most great, wonderful, gimmicky thing in the world, and there's nothing wrong with it. Even though it's completely destroyed all integrity with the race, it's not a big deal for them. So it's too bad, personally. Like I said, I don't know. It's not something I'm a huge fan of, but Ty Gibbs he's a talent. I mean, what are you going to say? He was one of the fastest in Cup Series practice, and he's going to be really tough to beat the rest of this year. They got a Cup caliber crew behind him, so he is going to be really, really good. I just don't know when it comes down to championship time what it's going to look like. But looks like our final finishing order: Gibbs, Allgaier, Gragson, Brandon Jones with a solid 4th place finish. Brandon Jones, like I said, he pitted 5-6 laps ahead of everybody else on that final set of pit stops and leapfrogged a bunch of cars, and it totally paid off. He ends up in 4th instead of 10th, so great strategy there. Austin Hill rounds out your top 5. Josh Berry, after the speeding penalty, able to come back and get 6th. Allmendinger in 7th. Hemrick 8th, Herbst 9th, and Castle rounding out the top 10. Sammy Smith, even with a pit speeding penalty, stays on the lead lap. And, honestly, only 12 cars on the lead lap. So, I don't know what you call it. It was a good solid long-run race. I do like that. If we could have not a 2-lap, quote-unquote, shootout to the end of the stage, I think it would have helped I think it would have had a better show at the end. But we'll be able to move on to, where's the next week? Watkins Glen. So Watkins Glen will be a good one. We'll have Allmendinger and Gibbs there. So do I think Ty Gibbs can win tomorrow? No. Look, I think Ty Gibbs is good. I do. But I also think we got to realize that Ty Gibbs is literally running a Cup-level race team in the Xfinity Series. I mean, Joe Gibbs Racing, look at the teammates he's got. He's got Brandon Jones finishing 4th. So, Richmond's not next, is it? I thought it was Glenn. I could be off, I guess. But I think Ty Gibbs is going to be the next Chase Elliott, where he's going to be able to compete, run up front at a young age with the Cup guys like he was when Chase was his rookie season. Doesn't mean he'll necessarily always be able to win. Obviously, I assume he'll be able to, but I do think he's going to be good. I think these ideas like that he's going to get into the Cup Series and win 5 races his first year out, we got to slow down on some of this. Xfinity is not what it used to be. Winning 8 races was equivalent to 2 or 3 because there's no Cup guys allowed, and there's only 2 or 3 Cup caliber teams in the field, and they're the only ones who can win 8-9 races a year. So it is Richmond that's next. No, yeah, it is Richmond. Okay, so yeah, Richmond. Well, that's good. I won't be missing Watkins Glen then, because I'll be at Knoxville Nationals next weekend. Marty Snyder can't get a word in. It's hilarious. I'm loving it. Yeah, tomorrow it's gonna be a Toyota day tomorrow. Those Toyotas are wicked fast. So we'll see how the race trim goes, but I'm just saying. Yeah, I agree, Parker. Michigan's not necessarily known for great racing. Like I said, I think it helps a little bit when you can get a good battle going between 2 cars, but the problem is there's so little horsepower and there's so much momentum required that, if you run side by side with somebody, you lose second and a half a lap. So you're almost encouraged not to race each other. You know, you don't want to race the guy because they're both going to slow you down, and you're going to go to the back. So yeah, it spreads out. It's what it is. But not a bad race. It's okay. It's Michigan. What can you say? Like I said, another example where I think Noah's going to score more points on the day because he chose to get that stage 2 win, but he's not going to have the big trophy, and so still a solid day nonetheless. But it's just another example where that playoff system is flawed. The road courses, it's always flawed, and today it was, anytime you get a yellow right before a stage, it gets all wacky. Technically, Ty got out qualified by Bubba Wallace in the same car by like half a second in Cup, so not Cup ready. I mean, it's different teams. I get what you're saying, but I think people jump too quickly to the idea that like, well, this is the best Xfinity driver to ever race, and it's kind of like, guys, we're talking about a guy that, yes, he's been successful. Kyle Busch ran that 54 car and won all 5 races and dominated. I mean, straight up dominated in it last year. So all of a sudden, when you get to hop into Kyle Busch's car with Kyle Busch's notebook, with a crew chief that has Kyle Busch's setups, you should be able to do fairly well. The question is, what happens when you have to build your own notebook? Look at Eric Jones. He was in that boat. He was winning Xfinity, ran really well when he had to fill in for Kyle Busch, but once he had to build his own notebook, he struggled. It's taken him a while to get faster. The 11 or 18 are my picks for tomorrow. I think Toyota's finished top 10. I'll say I think Bubba Wallace is going to win the race tomorrow. That car is wicked fast. I mean, he could miss the mark and still win the pole by a tenth and a half. I mean, there's more room on the 20. I think he's got speed, but I think that 23 car is hooked up, and it's going to be tough to beat tomorrow. So it's a good track for Bubba. It always has been, and I hope he gets the win. I hope it's not a rain win. I want him to win one so that it can shut all the idiots up that want to say that he only wins because of rain. Like, yeah, it was a rain race, but the dude's been top 5 at plate tracks how many times? Like, he was gonna win one eventually. So, didn't Christopher Bell win like 7 races in 20? Yeah, he did. So, and that's the same thing. He won 7, then Briscoe won 8, and look, neither of them won in their rookie season. So, the idea that these guys are just going to hop in there and start going nuts, it doesn't happen. It's a different era. It used to be if you're winning 8 Xfinity races, you're beating Cup drivers in all 8 of those wins. Now, yeah, you're not beating nobody. Sheldon Creed still 52 out. So they just showed the playoff grid. Let's go to the driver standings. Here, even Allgaier thinks it's Watkins Glen. Ha, take that. Even Allgaier thinks it's Watkins Glen. I don't feel as bad now. Wait, what? Oh, not next. Okay. Watkins Glen is 2 weeks away for Xfinity. So Cup Series is in Richmond next week, and I believe the trucks are in Richmond. But the Xfinity Series does not race next weekend. Okay. Never mind. Oh, for sure. Yeah, I think, like you said, Bell is coming, or Bell is coming through. Yeah, Bell is. Give him a couple years, and he could very easily be running up front. Same thing with Bell, though. I want to see what kind of a notebook you build as time goes. That's the thing about the Elliott car. You know, he was able to stay competitive from day one, and sometimes they start a little fast, and then they fade. Ugh, great. Gotta block someone. Why do these bots exist? There's only 13 people in here. Why do the bots come in? Honestly. All right, watching the Noah Gragson interview. Sounds like it was kind of a, he doesn't, wishes he could have had a shot to win, obviously, but, he, like he said, damned if you do, damned if you don't. You got to give it a shot. So, yeah, I think he's right. I mean, he's definitely had that shot, so. But anyway, guys, that is the end of the race. I hope you guys enjoyed the race today. It was okay, but luckily I don't think we have a race as bad as this one in the future. Oh, we have one more Texas race. So this was probably one of the worst races to the end of the season. And that's just based on racetrack. Michigan in general has aged horribly. It's 12 years old and the groove hasn't widened, which is not good. So, I don't know why that is, but it is what it is. So, it's definitely not one of my favorite tracks. I think with a lot of horsepower, it's great. I just think they don't have enough horsepower at this track. So, but yeah, guys, check out. I got a couple diecast reviews that went up today. You can check out. There's a couple more going up tomorrow. Gonna have a lot of cars that I'm adding to the website slowly but surely. Working on that tonight, obviously as well. So, I hope you guys have enjoyed the race. We'll see you tomorrow. I don't know if I'll stream or not. I will put a notification if I decide to, though. But anyway, guys, thank you all for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and we will see you in the next video or stream.